Now, hi everybody. Welcome to IR Power Team webinar for Infinity Reloaded. And listen, we have wow, we're getting close to a lot of members tonight. I think maybe 2 times as many as last week, if not more. So I want to say thank you to each person very quickly. Joe, Leanne, Danielle. I have iPhone. Hi, iPhone. John Sanders. Hey, John. I'm glad you made it. Juliet. Awesome. Jason. I have Joanne. I have Letitia. Edward. I have Eugene. Yes, sir. I have Greg, Wendell, Sister L, Elaine, Cameron. Sorry if I pronounce the names wrong. Okay? It's not to be impolite. I have Stacy, Keith. Okay. Wow. What a crowd. Thanks, everybody, for being there. Awesome. We are at the right place at the right time, and it's very simple to understand. I mean, do you want it? Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of waiting for your boss to tell you what to do? Are you tired of dreaming? Are you tired of just hoping, you know? Because if you look at life, okay, life, God, if you believe in him or not, doesn't really matter. He created this beautiful planet, and we're only enjoying about 10% of it, if not less. Now, to enjoy 100% of this planet, you have to have money. Now, how do you have money? Well, there's 2 ways of going about it. You can either go to school for very, very many years, become a doctor or an engineer, or you can maybe become a thief, you know, and you steal money, okay? But the other way that we can do it is online marketing. Now, the only opportunity, the problem with that is you have to find the right opportunity. You have to find the right system. Now, this is what Infinity Reloaded is all about. I'll get into why right after I bring on James to give you an overall speech about it. So without taking too much time, my good friend James, who is an awesome marketer, we met because of the last company we were working with in SBC. And listen, we connected right away. I think that's one of the beautiful things about working online is all the people that we meet, all the connections that we do. And we grow and we become stronger throughout all the deceptions that we've had. So I think we've had enough deceptions. We're ready for some real success now. So my friend James, I'm going to bring you on. I'd like to share a little bit the platform. You can share your screen. I'm not sharing, so you're okay. You can share it, buddy. Let me just, do I have
no problem. Let me just quickly share my screen here.
Bingo. So I'm going to let James go over a little bit the platform, his screen, and I'll come back to you after.
Okay, thanks, Luigi. Well, we're looking at this for the first time, probably, or you're already in Infinity Reloaded, and you just want a bit of a recap. But the marketing plan is very straightforward, and I thought I'd just kick it off first just with a quick insight to the marketing plan, especially for anyone looking at this for the first time. And Infinity Reloaded pays you down 5 levels. We actually get to earn 85% down those 5 levels. And on the first level, you'll see there it's 70%. So anyone that you introduce into Infinity Reloaded, and let's just say they sign up like you did with $10, you're going to earn $7 in commission. And 70% commission on the first level in any network marketing company is very high indeed. So it's a very lucrative plan, one to keep retention really good. So people don't drop out, and one that is made so that you actually make money in the actual opportunity itself. On the second level, you'll see there you earn 10%. So every time someone comes in on the second level, if they sign up with $10, you're going to earn $1. On the third level, it's 2%. Fourth level, you'll see there is 2%. On the fifth level, it's 1%. And the funny thing is, in network marketing, you actually end up earning a lot of money on the lower levels as more and more people come in. If you sign up 2 people, that find 2, that find 2, or you find 5, that find 5, that find 5. 5 levels down, you've got hundreds of people. And even though you're only earning 1%, it can really add up as people move up the levels. And not only that, if people move up the levels on your first level, at first you might be getting 70% on $10, and then you'll be getting 70% on $50 and 100, 250, to 500, to 1,000. For the Crown Diamond level at 2,000, and 70% of thousands of dollars a month. So it's very lucrative business. I don't know if you can just mute those people that have come on, Luigi.
I'll go mute it right away. It's okay. For the final comp plan, the last part, I have something I want to share about it. So don't finish it all completely. Leave me part of it for after.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fine. So that's the marketing plan as such. So let's quickly have a look at the back office, because what it was, I did have the actual opportunity slides on my PC. Not too sure where they are. I couldn't find them tonight, so I thought I'd just put this in place here, just so we can sort of share the actual, pay plan structure of the 5 levels down. So let's.
And just before you take that off, I'd like to add something. And James, what James just told everybody, it's very important to understand, okay? We're talking about a $10 opportunity. I mean, it's a no-brainer, okay? Who does not have $10 to invest in an opportunity? But what we're getting back, 70% on your first level, is more than anything we've ever done online. Usually we get back 40 to 50%. If we're lucky, we'll get 60%. Here we're getting 70% on the first level. As he said, James, 10% on the second, 2%, 2%, but on 5 levels. And as you go down, remember that your teams sort of duplicate and duplicate. So continue. It's all yours, bud.
Yeah, that's right, Louis. You totally agree with it. And what happens is as it goes down, like in the levels, it just multiplies, and it gets, it gets a lot wider as well. 2 people at the front level could turn into hundreds of people on the bottom level. So it's a very, very lucrative plan indeed. Let's have a quick look at the back office. Just before I do go to the back office, I just thought I'd pull up. I don't know if you can see this a minute. Let me just it's a bit small here. Let me just quickly go back. And I did have a screenshot here. I just looked very quickly, as Luigi was talking a minute ago. I did have this on my computer a while back. If you can see this plan here, it's a little bit small. But if you can see this plan here, and most people leave school at the age of 16. They go along this plan here until they get to about sort of 30, 35 years old. And if they're not earned 30,000 a year by the time they're about 35 years old, it's very unlikely they're going to in their job. And what happens at the end when they get to 65, 70, it drops down drastically. You actually end up with earning less than what you did when you were 16 years old. You've got all the time in the world, you're retired, but you've got no money to do it with. And with the ARC plan, the income plan of the network marketing industry, you start off at a lower income than what you would do in let's say, a job income when you just left school. Well, what happens as you build a team, as you can see this line, it goes up and up and up. And that's the difference between MLM and the 45-year plan. I call it the crazy 45-year plan going nowhere and keeping you broke, basically. And I've always believed, job stands for just over broke or just off benefit. And let's have a look at the back office. The back office is, very, it's all there. It's going to be updated back in March. It's going to be updated by Lou Menzies, the owner of Infinity Reloaded. She's working really hard on it at the moment. And some of the levels are going to be changed. We're going to have like new names. It's going to be bronze, gold. It's going to be bronze, silver, gold, platinum, titanium. We're going to have diamond level. We're going to have a crown diamond level right at the top of the marketing plan. But here you can see that you've got all the, in the basic level as it is at the moment, you've got the module 1 getting started, Facebook setup. Let me quickly go into that very quickly. And you'll see if you scroll down just on the Facebook setup alone, every single thing that you go in here has got a video. If I just open this up quickly, like Facebook settings, a lot of people are on Facebook. They haven't actually got it set up for being in business and marketing on Facebook. So what Lou explains in her videos is how to set it up all correctly. So all the videos are here, and as you scroll down, you can learn about add people to a support group. There's another video there. So everything's got videos step by step, on the way to your success. And as you move up the levels, you unlock more and more trainings on a different scale. If you go into library here, you'll see basic courses. If I just quickly click on basic courses, you'll see that you've got the basic courses here. I actually looked at the YouTube one the other day, and I thought, wow, this has got some hell of a good information on YouTube and how to get YouTube videos up on YouTube, how to sort of get them up on YouTube so you can advertise your own business with all the description links about keywords. It's all there. It's all in part of the training in the library. So definitely go to the library and check out those courses. Each level has got a different course. So definitely, this kind of information is worth its weight in gold, and you're not going to find it anywhere else. We've got a great Facebook group here. If we just click on the Facebook group, you'll go straight to our Facebook group. There's a few Facebook groups. I know Luigi's got one, which is the support group and prospecting group, which is very, very good. I'm going to show you that in a minute quickly. But so far, let me just quickly shut these down here. So far, we've got 3 groups for Infinity Reloaded. We've got Luigi's group, which is the prospect and support group, which I'll show you in a minute. We've got the main group, which is the Infinity Reloaded original group. 221 members at the time of this webinar, and some great things in here. Look, you can see Luigi's webinar for this webinar we're on right now is in the group, and you can see there's a few welcomes here of new people coming into the team. There's a few ads that I've done here. I'm a graphic designer, so I do my own adverts, and I also do these for people generically for other people in the business, so they can use them as well. And it's a great group. I'll put an advert. I'll put an ad on here, not ad, a post on here today actually, and just saying, is this working? You tell me, and some of my commissions that have come in. So that's the first group. I'm going to show you very quickly another group, which is Luigi's group. Let me just quickly bring Luigi's group up quickly. IR Power Team, and IR Power Team stands for Infinity Reloaded Power Team group. Fantastic group, loads of different articles in this group. And let me just, there it is. So here's Luigi Bruni's Facebook group, Prospecting and Support. And once again, some great articles, fantastic videos from the legend himself. And if you go to the file section in both groups, you'll see that there's plenty of information there. There's emails you can use. There's share codes for PowerLead system if you're on PowerLead system. Important videos. Unimize solo swipes by myself. Loads of different things. Here we got scripts that we use that we send out to people. So there's loads of different information there in the Facebook groups. We've also got a question and answers group. If I just quickly go into Infinity Reloaded Q&A. You'll see that we've got a questions and answers group, and what you can do with that group is you can actually plug people in that are prospects. So people got questions, not too sure about something, you can plug them into this group, even though they're not a member, so they're not a fully member, they haven't joined up into Infinity Reloaded, but they can actually go to the questions and answers group, and any questions that you got that you can answer, they will get the answer in this group as well. So that's another great asset that we've got. If I go quickly back to the dashboard here, you'll see we've got webinars here, and if we go into basic webinars, you'll see that there's already some webinars here that you'll see on the page when it loads. It's a little bit slow for me today on the internet side. Oh, here we go. So here's the Infinity Reloaded webinars and past webinars. I'm going to quickly show you into my back office part, the affiliate side, and Luigi's a huge part of my team. And let me just quickly show you Luigi very quickly so you can see how the nature of how this does grow. Been involved in this. Here's Luigi here, and you can see Luigi is growing like a virus. And if you don't want to get too close to him, it's like a virus. I mean, you can see how his team is growing. All these people on his front level, going all the way along. It's starting to go down. I think five in depth now. So this guy here is on my 5th level. And you can see there's obviously quite a few people outside of Luigi as well. I think so far, 1 month in, I think there's about 76 people in the team. Here it is here. Look, you can see the affiliate numbers here, 76. And if we quickly go over to the, if I just quickly dash over to the other side of the page here, you can see in the affiliate dashboard, you've got, if I go to reports, and we go into commissions, we can actually have a look at our commissions, and you can see that you'll see that it says like here. I think this is the first person so far in the business. Oops, someone's got a phone call. This one here, the 5th tier. So this is an indication that the business is really growing. We're down to the 5 levels, and you can see some of the commissions that have come in here. And there's a few $7. There's a few ones at $1 on the second generation, second level, and you can see there's some up 50 cents on the 3rd level and 4th level, and the 20 cents on the 5th level. So it really is growing. and it really is real. It's a business that I think anyone can do. It doesn't matter if you're a newbie or a pro. If you follow the steps in the system and go through the videos and do what is being shown to you and put into action what
I'm ready to take over, James.
is going to work. Okay, carry on, matey.
Thank you very much. Listen, James is an awesome marketer, as you can see, and we're working really in collaboration together, right? So I'm just going to share my time. Thanks a million. And it's important that you understand, like, there's a lot of work that we're putting behind all of this. And I'm just going to go very quickly because I want to be able to have a couple of people that come share a little bit of their stories. I'm going to also close a couple of mics right away, so give me a second here. Okay. Who can everybody please close their mic? Thank you. Okay, here it is. Okay, bingo. So we have a big 25 people that some other people just came on the line. Thank you everybody for being there. Listen carefully. I want to show everybody that, first of all, this is a system that is a training system. It's a marketing system. You get all the training that you need to, like, how to create a domain name, how to set up your Facebook profile, how to use traffic. I mean, everything you need to know to work online. This is what this system is all about, and that is all free. We don't pay for that. Now, when we're talking about the Facebook community, well, we have two Facebook groups. We have one for members only, and we have one for prospects. So if you take my group, which is the IR Power Team, it's a Facebook group for prospecting. So this is where you can add people, welcome people that are not yet sure about it. They're skeptical about it. You can add them to the group. They'll hear the excitement and everything about it. When you go to the file section, there's a lot of things for everybody to work, because some people, what can I do? Everything is here. Email you can use, okay? If you go to the file section and you go to emails you can use, you click on the email, it brings you to a link, you open up the link, and look at this. It has this wonderful email with all the videos that you need for, like the video on the comp plan, the video to sign up, the video how to sign up, the Facebook community. So you have a lot of stuff ready to help everybody. You also have posts that you can use. You know, what can I use to promote? Well, you go to the post, you have 13 different posts. You have pics. If you go to the pictures here, photos, you'll see that in the photos right here, you go to albums, and in albums, you'll have an album. You'll see that we have a whole bunch of pictures ready to work, and we're just adding. Listen, what is $10 and how fast can that go? I think that's important, because if it's not going to go fast and we're not going to make some serious money quick, this is not going to, it's going to stagnate. So look at what I did here. I prepared a little sheet. Look at this attentively. You're going to see the power of this. It's very, very, very powerful. Because usually people, when they join opportunities of $100, $200, what happens? Well, they have trouble getting people at that amount, and they quit. It's the story of our lives. Well, here it's only $10. I think it's easy for everybody to get 1 sign-up, 2 sign-ups, 3 sign-ups, and by getting just 1 person, you're almost getting your money back, because we're paid 70% on the first level. Well, I want to show you something very, very quickly. Let's just make a small calculation, okay? That's 10 people. Now, some people it'll take them a week. Some it might take them a month. Some people it might take them 6 months. If we take 85%, I'm just going to give you an overall idea, because we can actually make more than 85% on 1 person. I'm just going to give you some real numbers, small, not exaggerated, okay? If we get 10 people at $10, 85% is $8.50 each. $8.50 times 10 people, that's $85 a month. So you put in $10, you get 10 people, and you're making $85 a month. Now look at how good this gets. By the time the people upgrade to $50, now when do you upgrade? Is it coming from your money? No, it's not coming from your money. It's coming from the money of your building. And when you reach a certain point, the system upgrades you with money that you're making. Now when you get to 50, if you take 10 people at 50, 85% of 50, if you look at my sheet here, is $42.50. $42.50 times 10 people is $425 a month. By the time you get to $425 a month, the system is going to upgrade you to the $100 level. At the $100 level, it's not coming from your money, like I told you. Part of, like, example, you're making $400, the system is going to let you put $300 in your pocket and $100 to upgrade. So At $100, you're making 85% is $85 times 10, $850 a month. Now these amounts here, you can see that when you get to the $250 level, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, and 7,000. These are numbers that are very realistic, and it's going to be happening all because of the $10 at 85%. By the way, we have, for those who are already working, because a lot of people working online already have an opportunity, right? Well, as soon as you join at $10, each person that comes into our business can share their opportunity. There's going to be a step, and it's going to be sponsors opportunity. So if you're working, I don't know, whatever company, or the person you're talking with is in another company, you're going to be able to tell that person, hey, listen, we have something awesome. You're going to be able to bring your opportunity in our system, and it's going to be sponsors opportunity. So everybody that's going to be joining you is going to see your opportunity, okay? One thing that's also awesome is that we have a couple of opportunities as we upgrade. So just to give you a small example, sponsors opportunity is at the $10 level. By the time we get to the $50 level, it's Moneyline. Moneyline is a nice little program that everybody knows about. It's $20 to join. And basically, it's simple because the two first people that sign up goes to the sponsor. And after that, everything comes to 100% to you. We have YouTube Infinity, Skinny Body, SBC. We have Easy One Up and Bitcoin Network, which is one of the last ones. By the way, each opportunity that is here, we made it in a way that 50% of the money that we're going to be earning in Infinity, 50% goes in your pocket. The other 50% is going to be to upgrade and to join the different opportunities. I have my friend Joel that I would like to just get a little bit of feedback from you. I know that you've been there since the beginning. And here, my friend, I'm going to unmute you.
Hey guys, what's going on?
So Joe, give me your feedback of what's happening, I mean, with this system and so far in your team. I know there's a lot of excitement. What do you think about Infinity, and what can you share with everybody?
Honestly, guys, as you can see, the people who know me, I do several other businesses. I do like 4 other opportunities. Infinity Reloaded right now is my #1 priority because obviously it's the most lucrative and it's the only system that I do right now.
My phone doesn't work tomorrow because I have to pay my bill tomorrow.
Excuse me? I'm closing the mic here.
I got my January, I still haven't got December.
Okay, you can talk.
Sorry about that. Okay, Infinity Reloaded is my favorite because it's the only one that allows me to help the people under me. Okay, so I have a team of only 11 people right now, but I'm going to focus on getting those people to graduate through the system, to come up in levels, because as they graduate, they make more money and I make more money. This system is awesome. Not only do you get a whole bunch of money, but it also teaches you all the necessary steps you would need to take for any business. So everything you learn from this system, you can take with you and apply it to any other business that you may have or want to join. It's clearly impossible to fail. It's impossible. It's a 95% success rate. That means 5% of the people who fail, obviously this just did not try. So I recommend this to anybody in the world, anybody.
I totally agree with you on one thing, okay? Most of the opportunities after so many years working online, you can ask Joe, you can ask James, you can ask any marketer here today. Most of the opportunities that we've always done, there's about 90% of the people that end up quitting on us or not doing it. And why? Because first of all, it's probably the entry, the fee to start is a little bit too high. See, if you're joining at $100 or $200 a month, example, and you have to spend $100 a month on auto ship, what happens to the person who doesn't find somebody right away? Well, they usually quit because they don't want to continue paying $100 a month. Now, that's the story of pretty much all the opportunities that we've been in. Now, here, we're talking about a $10 system. A $10 system that, by God, you just get one person who comes in, that's already covering your $10. So what does that mean? It means that the retention is going to be skyrocketed. We're going to have 90 to 95% of the people that are going to stay with us. And I really, 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 really mean that. We're going to have 95% success rate in this company. And the money that we're going to be making, and just on one person, okay, I made a small just a small calculation I want to show you. And this is just at $10. We're not even talking about 50, 100, 200. Like, that's going to be staggering. That
Yeah.
just one person who comes in.
There's 7 levels, guys. There's 7 exact levels. And what he's talking about right now is just level 1, which is the basic level. This is how much money you can make. Pay attention.
So on just one person who comes in at one person at 70%, you're making $7 one person. If that person gets 10 people, well, 10% on your second level is $1 each. $1 times 10 is $10 on your second. If those 10 people get 10 people, you're at 100%. Now, I know it's not perfect. Just follow my logic, okay? I know it's not going to be always 10, 10, 10. But just as an example, follow me a second. So 10 times 10 is 100 person. Now, 2% is 20 cents. 20 cents times 100 is $20. On your fourth level, if you get 10 people times 10 is 1,000 times 20 cents. We're talking about $200. And on your last level, 1% is 10 cents. Well, 1,000 times 10 each is 10,000. So we're talking about 1,000. So what I mean by that is we can be earning just on one person at $10 from $7 here all the way to 1,200. So it could be anywhere in between. It could be one person might be 15, 20, 25, 30, 50, 100, 200, 300, 400. You understand? Like it's just incredible. And that's only at the $10 level.
And keep in mind, guys, keep in mind, every single commission is recurring. It will be paid every single month. So every time you add a person or you get a new commission, that's just added to your monthly paycheck, basically. That's just added to that commission you make monthly. Everything stays. You keep a commission, and it just keeps building monthly, bigger and bigger and bigger.
And exactly like you said, because if you take 10 people at $10 is $8.50 times 10 is $85 a month. That is reoccurring. And since people are not going to be dropping off like flies, that $85 is going to stay there. But that's just step one, because as your team starts building and you get over to $100, well, as soon as you have double the amount, the system upgrades you. So example, when you're going to go to $50, you have to be making $100. So when you're making $100 in the system is going to bring you to 50. So now $50 goes in your pocket and $50 goes to upgrade. But now the good thing about that is that you're not making 85% on 10. You're making 85% on 50, which is $42.50. So now you're making $425. Now, when you get to that point and you're making $200, well, the system is going to upgrade you to 100. At 100, if you have 10 people at 100, you're making $85 at 85% times 10, $850. So these numbers are staggering, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, because we're talking about little team of 10. We're not even talking about wide. Like, we're just taking realistic numbers, and that's besides the opportunities that we're upgrading. I have one last thing also, and this is so important, please. There's so much help in Infinity Reloaded, like compared to all the other stuff that we've done. Why? Because first of all, we have a Facebook group for prospecting. See here, prospecting and support. So if you talk to somebody and you're a member and that person is not yet convinced and they're a little bit skeptical, what is it about? How much can we earn? What are we getting? Well, you can just say, listen, can I add you to my Facebook group for prospecting, where you'll get a lot of help. You'll hear stories and you can learn everything in the file section. So you have a prospecting group. We have webinars, because if you go here to the file section, you'll see that we have 2 webinars every week. Let's go to important links. Right at the end here, we have a webinar on Tuesday, 9:30. That's right now, Eastern Standard Time. And that's awesome because 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, it's good for Pacific Time in the USA. So it's good for America. But it's also good for Asia, because in Asia, it's Wednesday morning. And it's also good for Australia, because I think we have somebody in Australia here tonight. And I just talked to them earlier. So it's good for Australia. It's Wednesday. But we also have Friday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And that's good for the UK, for Europe, and for Africa. So we have 2 webinars weekly, where if you're talking to anybody, and hey, this is worldwide. You can be plugging away with anybody in any country of the world. Now, if you have somebody in Africa and Europe, you can tell them to come to the Friday webinar. If it's elsewhere in America, you can tell them to come to the Tuesday webinar. Now, these are all tools that you have to take advantage of. If you're a member and you don't know what to send people, you just go to the Facebook group that I just told you. You go to the file section. You have emails that you can use. Click on this email. You just click on this link. It'll bring you to the email. You just copy this email and send it. The only thing that you have to do, remember, is change your username. Very important, or else they won't sign up under you. So everything is there. You have scripts. You know, you don't, okay, you're talking to somebody on Facebook. I don't know what to say, Luigi. Well, listen, we made that easy. You have step-by-step script. Everything is there. We wrote scripts for you. We wrote emails for you. We have a prospecting group. We have webinars. Like, we made it in a way that 90% of the people are going to succeed with us. The only little small percentage that is not going to succeed are people that are just completely not trying. It's just impossible.
Yeah,
I have yes, go ahead, Joe. You have something else to add on that?
Yeah, before I mute myself, it's like he said, it's completely impossible. And what I love about Infinity Reloaded is it doesn't let you put yourself in a jam. So you cannot upgrade to the next level without having that requirement. Okay, so Infinity Reloaded makes sure that you're making enough money for you to be able to afford the next level. You can't just throw yourself into a jam there. Also, like he was saying, let's say you have those 10 people at level 1 and you make 85% and you're making $85 every month, $85. Now when your 10 people upgrade to level 2 and you start making 85% of $50 off of them, which will be a complete $500, you're making $425, which is 85% of 500, but you're also still making that level 1 monthly commission. So you're making that $85 and that $425. And then when they move to level 3, you'll be making monthly off of level 1, level 2, and level 3. So the goal is when one of your people reaches level 7, just one of them, you'll be making a recurring commission from level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, totaling a total of $3,500 or more a month from one person alone. Like, there's nothing else on the internet like that.
No, there's nothing that even comes close to this, and he's right. And just on one person alone, if you get one person on your team, just one person, that goes all the way up, you can make up to $4,000 just on one person. Okay, it's not like other opportunities where you have to have the left side and the right side has to be stronger than the right. No, this is individual. So if you have one person on your team, just one person that goes all the way up, you can make $4,000 just on one person. I want to tell everybody why were you making so much money with this system? Lou, the owner, created this system because she was tired of seeing programs on the internet where most of the people were not succeeding, because we weren't making enough money, because it was costing us too much to join. So she was tired of that. So we got together with a couple of leaders and we said, why don't we create our own system where it's not too expensive to join, and let's give back more. So 85% back is a lot more than anything you've ever seen on the internet, and the price to join is small. So now, if you just stay at $10, it's good, but that's not how we're gonna get rich, you know. So the reason we upgrade is because by going to 50, we're making 85 and 50, making 85 100. But what's beautiful is it's coming out of your team. It's not coming out of your pocket. So yes, thanks a lot, Joe, for mentioning that. And it's very important too, because like Joe said, by the time you get to the $2,000 level, you're paid at $2,000, $1,500. Each level down from that person, you're paid all the way up. So that's why you can make a big $4,000 on one person alone.
Yeah, the great thing about it, just touching real quickly, and you know, you're going to make a lot of money in Infinity Reloaded, and that's not to mention all the income streams that's inside Infinity Reloaded as you go up the level. So it's just an amazing system, and Lou, the owner, Lou Menzies, she's a great owner. She really listens to all of us and puts into into action and updates things all the time. She's in the process at the moment of updating the website. So in March 2017, we're going to have a brand new update, and it's going to be absolutely awesome.
Absolutely, it's true what James just said. I mean, everything that we came out as an idea to help the team, she was very much available to listen, and she changed all the little things that was better for the team, for the concept. She made it possible for it to go through. So yes, Lou is an amazing person. We have an amazing team. You know what? It's all about a community. It's all about our friendship. It's all about the team. It's all about the opportunity, what we're doing together. I mean, even the support of helping each other is amazing on this team, okay? If you have trouble and you're in the chat, in the Facebook group, it doesn't matter whose team is who. Everybody's there to help each other out, okay? This is pretty much one of the most lucrative opportunities I've ever been a part of. I'm certain that this is where I'm planting my flag. And listen, I want to give a big thank you to everybody that was there tonight. I also want to say just one thing. I want to bring on Lou, please. Lou, are you there? Stop sharing a second. Where are you? Here you are. Where is she? Here it is.
Who are you looking for, Luigi?
For Leanne. Wait a second. Leanne. Are you there, Leanne?
Yeah.
All right. Let me bring you on, Leanne. You want to open your camera?
Yeah.
All right. Put on your camera. Let's see your pretty face.
Oh, my camera's not on?
No, it's not on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. I can see her here.
All right, you're on. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I was looking for you. Okay, here you are. So listen, what I want you to share a little bit what's happening. I mean, where were you before in the opportunity? What's happening right now? What do you think of this? I mean, Leanne is a good marketer in the sense that she's a hard worker, okay? But listen, I think that she's having a little bit more success right now than pretty much what she was doing before. And I think Letitia is there. Are you still there, Letitia?
You're on mute, Letitia.
Thank you.
Yep.
So Leanne,
I'm still here, Luigi.
perfect. Okay, share something, Leanne. Share something, Letitia, and we're going to call it off for tonight. It's all yours, Leanne.
Okay, well, I've been into other opportunities before, and it cost me $80, $100, per month. And this I like because it's $10. and also all the other people that have joined me, they love it too because it's step by step, and you just have to follow it. And if you follow it, the course, and what they say what to do, you can't lose. There's no way you can lose. And it's much easier to promote because it's only $10. Who can't, afford $10, right?
You know what? Listen, I'm sorry, but you're so right, okay? It is only $10. Honestly, me personally, after so many years working online, I'm tired of asking people to spend $100, $200, and $500.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
tired. And you know what? It's like every time I approach people, you want to make money online? How much is it? Oh, it's not much. It's just $300. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And they run away so fast. So
Oh, yeah.
it's fun. $10. I'm not shy to say, hey, listen, you want to make some money with $10? Well, listen, you can make some money with $10. You want to know why? Because look, I joined about 10 days ago, right? 10 days ago I joined. You agree with me? 15 days ago maybe. Look how much money I have. 172 out of 15 days. Well, how much did I put? $10?
Yeah. And that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning.
I know. It's just
wait a few months. Just wait in a few months, so it'll keep building and building.
Of course, because I mean, when you see that 170 in just about 15 days, that's passive, right? So that's not just one-time payment. This is what I'm making every month now, 170 after 15 days. How about after a month? How about after 2 months? How about after? So listen, the sky is the limit here. You want to really build something that you're going to, it's just going to keep on going up and it'll never stop. This is the opportunity you have to be in. It just has to be.
Yes, it is.
Now, Leanne, when did you join?
It was about, 21 days.
And you've made your money back, and now you're making money.
Oh, yeah. More than
that.
So
Oh, yeah.
that $10,
So I'm happy.
you're going to make it back immediately.
I'm happy.
Letitia.
Great. Just going to touch real quick. The great thing, if you've got your Payzer card connected, and you can have your income going to your bank account, or you can have it going to Payzer. And I got a debit card from Payzer of Mastercard. So all the income that goes on every week goes straight onto the Payzer, and you can just spend it anywhere. So it is an amazing system. It really is good.
Yes, you can join however you like as well, too. You can join through PayPal or through any debit card, credit card that you may have.
Yeah, that's another really good thing. I mean, I know that in the future, Lou's going to. We've mentioned to Lou that we need like Bitcoin and other things like that.
All the way upside down.
Yeah. Letitia,
Yes.
it's all yours. I would like you to
Just quickly, Luigi, stop sharing so we can see Letitia, will you?
Yeah, wait a second. Stop sharing. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Let me close some mics here. Wait a second. Letitia.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So no, I just wanted to make sure that all the mics were closed. So yes, just before I give the last little word here to my good friend and marketer, Letitia. Listen, she's somebody who, I mean, she's been doing this for so many years and she loves it because she has more than one opportunity. But you know what? She took a look at this and she's there. She's grinding away. It's not like she has time to do this. She doesn't. But you know what? There's something about Infinity Reloaded that caught her attention. And she's starting to believe in it. She really is. And I think she's going to tell that herself, not me. All I want to say is this. We have payment processors that we can join with PayPal, credit cards, or PayZip, which is awesome. And by the way, we're going to have Bitcoins too in the near future. And we can get paid by credit cards and by direct to bank. Okay, just for people that were wondering.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. You have to forgive me. Been dealing with a cold since last night, and hopefully I'm not doing a lot of sneezing, but I don't sound like myself. Like Luigi said, I mean, it was big when he brought it to me and had talked to me. I knew Lou from one of the businesses that I'm in, and I had seen one of the things that she had done with videos, and she's got tons of channels and videos, and she does all kinds of stuff. And so I was familiar with her. But when Luigi said Lou was doing it and brought me, showed me the video and everything, I mean, it was like $10. I had $10 in my PayPal account, and it's like, where do I sign up? It's like the potential from going with Levels that puts you in there. I mean, it's just, as he said, a no-brainer. It's like the potential is there, and I'm growing my team, and I'm helping them, get them with the support, and he's there to help them, and I'm doing my best to plug them into the system and everything and the videos. So you just can't fail with this, and it's all a mindset. If you think you're gonna fail, you're gonna fail. So if you don't have friends that see the vision, you shouldn't be in marketing. So,
well, one thing I can say, and we can all be honest about this, okay? If with such a pay plan, like 85% on 5 levels, we've never seen that kind of money come back to us in any opportunity. Now, with that kind of money that's coming back, and with such a small investment of $10, if we can't make this work, you might as well give up working online.
yeah.
Can we at least say that?
Yeah.
I totally agree with you, Luigi. If you can't do this one, forget the others. Just give up.
Forget the others. So this is the easiest one to make money with, okay? It's this one. This is the easiest one.
Yes, guys, if you don't know, don't even worry. Don't be scared if you don't know how to recruit, if you don't even know people who to recruit, because Infinity Reloaded is not only going to teach you how, they're going to teach you where to post, what to post, why to post, when to post.
Right.
I mean, we couldn't make it any easier for you. So it's your choice. Take those measly $10 and see how big you can grow. It's your choice.
And like Joe just said, and like Letitia said, there's a lot of support, there's a lot of training, a lot of videos. We're doing a lot of things to help people, like how to make friends on Facebook, how to approach them, what to say, the script. Like, it's not like you're lost. Like, everything is there. So if you just plug in and you follow a little bit what we're doing with everybody, the help and the support, you'll see that everything is there to make everybody succeed. Now, success, some people will go fast, slower, and super slow. But you know what? Everybody's going to have success. Anybody that just follows a little bit what we're sharing with everybody is going to have success in this business. So, hey, I want to thank everybody. We had an awesome crowd. And And listen, it's very simple. If you like what you heard, you get back to the person who's invited you here and get their link. By the way, it's going to be pretty cool because I don't know if it started yet, James, you can tell me, but pretty soon we're also going to be able to sign up people for free. So if somebody is not certain, they can also sign up for free. And
yeah, sorry, Luigi. That's live as from today. So you can sign up a pre-enrollee, and if they haven't paid, they're a pre-enrollee, and you'll be able to email out the pre-enrollee from your back office or your team individually, or to the whole team, or to a select few. So the new system is just absolutely mind-blowing.
And that in itself is just awesome, okay? Because if you're talking to somebody and the person is just a little bit skeptical, just a little bit, well, listen, you can tell them, you can sign up for free the time that you're in the Facebook group, check it around, come to a webinar. It just gives time, like no pressure, you know? It'll just bring even more people on board. And the people that sign up for free, they're going to be receiving emails from the system following up, telling them why they should join and the reasons that they should join. Now, if somebody wants to understand the comp plan a little bit more in detail, I made a video that explains it very slowly, okay? From A all the way to Z, exactly how much we can make, how the opportunities work. So if anybody wants to see that video, how it works exactly, it's very easy. You go to the Facebook group that we have for prospecting. I'm just going to go there one last time for anybody that has some questions there. Go to the Facebook group right here, IR Power Team. You can go very quickly. You go to the Files section. You're at top. In the Files section, you'll see a place where it's written Important Videos. So you click on Important Videos. You'll see that there's a video on Infinity Reloaded. There's a video on how to welcome people. There's another video on how to sign up. Because when you sign up at Infinity Reloaded, you have 3 steps. Eh? So some people, they get confused on how, you have to do one thing, then after you have to go sign up your affiliate link. Well, I made a video on it, so in case people are a little bit confused. So let me just close this one here. So we have, like I was telling you, let me just close that. We have video on how to sign up. We have a video on the compensation plan right here. So you just click on it, it brings you to YouTube, and you can watch my video, compensation plan detailed, okay? Everything is there. So everything is there. I want to thank everybody. Remember, every week we're going to be here at the same hour. It's very simple. Talk to people, use the scripts that we have, tell them that this is just an awesome opportunity. Be enthusiastic. It's $10. The payback, 85% on 5 levels, is more than anything we've ever seen before. And with that, God bless you. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you all at the top.
Yeah, awesome, Luigi.
Yeah, you can go ahead. If you have anything to add, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, the video, I watched it tonight. The video is absolutely brilliant, by the way, Luigi. And, what can I say? All your videos are absolutely spot on and really good. But this one really explains it really well, and it sort of breaks it down so you can understand it all. So for the newbie, I definitely recommend watching Luigi's video. It will really help you get an understanding of the marketing plan.
And it's not just Luigi. I mean, there's so many leaders right now on our team. Man. Like it's James, it's Luigi, it's Lou, it's Joe. There's a lot of leaders that are doing a lot of things. Like the other day, James was doing a video on Udemy, on paid traffic, how to use it. I'm doing videos. Tomorrow, I'm going to make a video on how to get Facebook friends, new friends. I know it sounds silly that some people, they're not sure of it. Well, I'm going to show people how to add 25 people a day, 25 new Facebook friends. What do you do when you connect with these 25 people? Where do you get these 25 people? What do you say to these 25 people? I'm going to show them all that. I'm going to make a video on that. Now, if you make 25 new friends every day, you know what that means? It means down the road, in the future, they're going to be prospects to bring in. Because when you meet somebody online, you don't right away slam them with your opportunity. You want to build a bit of trust, a bit of rapport, a bit of friendship. Then slowly, you talk about your opportunity. So in the meantime, you have to be friends. So there's a lot of ideas like that we're slowly coming out with. So.
Yeah, and the scripts we've got that we're using, they really do work. I've had about 6 people today that have got back to me on just from just doing a little bit of script work. and adding friends to my Facebook, filling out the scripts. They say, yeah, sure, send it over. I send off another script to them. They got the link to my capture page. They can that way. So the scripts really do work really well, and they can be found in the Facebook groups in the file section.
Look at this, James, just to finish it off. At 8:30 tonight, just before the meeting, 8:37, I got 5 signups and 3 signups. I thought, God, there's a lot of people coming in tonight. There's a lot of people joining, people.
I check my email, there's more notifications of new people joining. It's insane, man. It's insane.
So listen, trust me, this is just starting. It's the tip of the iceberg. You can't have it easier than that. And you know what? We have an awesome team. We're having fun. And you know, that's why it's going to blow up. So, hey, Joe, you have anything to say bye to everybody?
Hey, guys, thanks for joining. And remember, like we said, even if you don't have the money now, or if you have people who are interested and just can't join now, they can pre-enroll for free. They do that so they can, get access to everything and get a feel for everything. And
yeah, really quickly, when they do pre-enroll, they'll be able to look at the back office. They won't be able to obviously access any of the things that a paid member can, but they can have a good look around the back office. They can sort of, they get a good idea. Yeah.
Well, at the same time, they're part of the community. They're part of the Facebook group. They can come on the webinars. You understand what I mean? They can start getting a feeling about it. So it's okay.
Also, before we go as well, the Infinity Reloaded platform itself is like a mini social media. You can actually both all communicate with each other within the system. It's like a little mini Facebook. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very good feature, isn't it? It's a lovely feature being able to just go do it from the back office and just click on who you want to send the message to.
So just like while they just brought that up, I'll finish with that too. Is since we have free members, well, the people that sign up for free, you'll be able to message them directly to free members to say hello, to ask them if maybe there's something you can do for them. So hey, I'm going to let it go. It's already 20 past. It's been 40, 50 minutes. A webinar, just to let everybody know, should never be more than 35 to 40 minutes. So tonight, I think we had a lot to say because we're going to 55 minutes. So with that, we're cutting it off right away.
All right, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.